What's going on, YouTube? So today is gonna be a little different. It's gonna be something I've never done, and I wanted to make a little disclaimer in the beginning. Right now I'm going to pick up my cousin, and then I'm heading to a buddy of mine. His name's Matt. Well, his name's Matt, and it's not a real Mexican name. His name's Matt, sissy. But no, he bought a new turbo and he needs help putting it on. Now I told him I have never ever fucked with turbos like in my life. I like them and I've done a little bit of research on them and I want to put one on my car anyway. But yeah, I've never messed with them, and he's just swapping out his turbo right now for a bigger one, and he just needs help. So I told him, yeah, I'm glad to help, but I'm just letting you know right now I've never done it. So this is gonna be my first turbo swap. We'll see how it goes. Made it to Matt's. Alex is here for a little bit with his tiny shorts. And then here's the other Alex.
What's up, fool?
This is the turbo that he's putting on there. It's by company Cork Sport. I'm sure if you're a Mazda fan, you probably heard of them. I've never really been too deep into Mazdas, but this is his Mazda Speed 6. Give you guys a look at it real quick.
I did see the little fucking. So we're not done, but we did the red. We added the red, and then Matt wants me to do these parts right here on this car.
Oh yeah.
So right here,
Just pop them out.
and then that part has the handle right here. So that door's got a handle. He wants me to do that part of the handle red too, because it pops off. And
Are you
then-
wrapping it or are you painting it?
What? Do whatever I feel like doing, bro. Damn,
no
dude,
shit,
it's
but I'm
whatever-
asking you,
it's whatever I
dumbass.
have available on deck. Right?
Jesus Christ.
Come on, quit asking questions. You ain't ready for that.
Oh my god.
Damn.
They're leaving here soon. But yeah, so we're doing the turbo. He has HID lights that he wants to put in.
I forgot what Matt bought. I think he did buy it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when he comes out here, I'll
The spray
kind
one?
of have him explain
Yeah,
everything.
It looks like plastic.
All right, so first things first,
Here.
we're taking off the stuff on top. So I got Alex loosening up bolts.
That's what she said.
Matt, with your
My car.
with your cool ass bandana.
Bro, it's rather this or a hat, and the hat would get in the way.
Tell everybody what we're doing.
Way too much.
That's
Turbo?
like half a tool set.
I do not have half a tool set. I have 3 different tool sets. You
Yeah,
just don't know
and
what to look for because
each
in my
one-
toolbox.
Each one is like a third complete.
No, you're first off, you can't use that with that. Yeah.
Oh, I can't.
He gets distracted real
No,
quick.
This with this. This
I'm not
this.
using
Oh
Okay,
man.
then all the stuff is in here or underneath here. I'm just telling you.
Matt, I'm not mixing up. I know how these things. Oh my
Are you
god.
recording this?
Yeah, 'cause you're a fucking piece of shit.
No, I'm
Yes,
not.
you are.
You were looking through my toolbox. I have organizational problems.
The only problem you have is that you can't buy a complete set of tools.
Okay, here.
Alright, so Matt,
You want more?
What are we doing?
I have a complete set. I just put them in different drawers because I was throwing them in there.
alright.
All right.
I've got
He's an
5
asshole.
complete sets. They're just mixed up everywhere.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Some over here, some over there.
Can we edit this out? Like send us the pictures?
No, you can't edit this out. It's part of the fucking money, man.
I'm just kidding. Turbocharger, electronic boost controller for the turbocharger. Oil catch can, tune up obviously in the car, you know, but that's negligible. Like it's easy stuff. Replace the HID, fuel pressure relief valve, fuel pressure sensor.
And that's it.
I don't remember. That's why I wrote it all down. Where did it put the list?
I think that was it.
Yeah, that was the last one. Just 3.
First.
Once we get this off,
Got the sexy locks just hanging
I'll
out.
come back.
Yeah.
All right. So far,
I'm saying we did that.
Matt has taken off the cold air intake, battery tray, top. Now, taking off the little heat shield so we can see the turbo. Both Alexes are about to go in the works. Sweaty as fuck.
Yep. I already sweating like motherfucker.
Sweat like a pregnant fat woman.
We can take breaks whenever you guys want. I'm here all day, so. But you two.
Yeah, but we're only here for a certain amount of time, so.
We're just trying to help you
I
out.
have Marcus. I just realized, Marcus. That goes from a 3.5 to a 2.5. Now, when I bought it, it came with all the interdaptile interchangers to get this right. I gotta find it. It's in this garage, but all my parts are in the same one of the same boxes.
Somewhere.
No, they're most likely in this. Most likely in this box.
Here, we should take this off and out of the way.
Oh, we gotta loosen it.
It is loose, dude. Look.
Oh, the bottom.
Once we get this off,
The bottom clamp. We have
I'll come back. Alright, so now we ran into a problem. We have to go get a knuckle, like one of those, so you can angle the tool, because that was the most white trash thing I've ever seen. Alright, so obviously he has the bandana on. He was drinking a Monster, he downed it real quick and just threw it out in his yard.
It's not, hey, first off, it'll be cleaned up, bro. I clean up my shit. It's just, doesn't need to be in his car.
Yeah, no, I hear you. It was just funny. But yeah, we gotta go grab that, and then after we grab that,
don't care, and we'll leave the trash.
After we grab that, we'll come back and pull off the manifold, because that's what we're stuck on right now. We gotta pull off the manifold to get to
Once we get the manifold off,
the turbo.
though, we loosen the downpipe, and we're pretty much at taking the coolant line off for the turbo and underneath, and I believe I'm bolting the turbo at that point.
Yeah, and then everything else
Seems
that we
pretty-
need to do should be fairly simple, especially with having all that shit off already. So I figured I'd show you guys where we're at right now. So we decided we're gonna leave the manifold on just because
It was a pain in the dick.
yeah, so we're just loosening the downpipe and then loosening the bolts to the manifold, like manifold and turbo, and then we're gonna try to slide it out from the side and then just slide the new one in. We just keep running into like difficult bolts. And I'm sure plenty of you have seen this before. I know I have on like headers and shit, but all the bolt just comes out like that.
That's why you use anti-seize.
Yeah. But yeah, so far, I mean, it's coming along good.
I mean, to be honest, it's supposed to be a 4 or 5 hour job.
Yeah.
I fully expect it to be a 4 or 5 hour job just for the one part. The rest of it should be maybe an hour or two, hopefully.
Yeah, I honestly,
We'll be
considering
here for a while.
this is gonna be a 4 or 5 hour job, I think it's gonna probably take us, since we've never done it, like
5,
6
10.
or 8.
Say full day.
Yeah, but we'll
You
see.
know, we learn. You learn.
It's the first time I've done it, and I'm kind of excited to do it. I mean, I've never messed with turbos.
Yeah, you got plenty of space now. All right.
All right.
Breaker it off.
Yep. All right, make sure it's on there.
You're good.
Ready? There we go. If you guys don't have a breaker bar, that's a little trick, I'm sure all you know. But I do not recommend it because sometimes it can mess up your ratchet, but we got plenty of ratchets here, so I'm not too worried about it. I think that one's mine. Is that one mine or yours?
I have no idea.
That's the other thing, you try not to mix tools. All right, I figured I'd bring you guys up to speed. So let me see that light. Sorry, you good? So right now it's leaking all the coolant.
It's not leaking, it's draining into a bucket.
Yeah. In order to get to certain bolts to loosen this off, we had to do
That
all kinds of
first,
stuff.
unfortunately, and even though we were supposed to do the other coolant line first, even though they're both coolant lines, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
We're draining it to a bucket down below that I made sure to have for this, because I think we're also going to drain some oil onto it.
But what we had to do to get to those was we had to take the downpipe off, and then we had to loosen the oil banjo bolt just to get to this, just to get to the fucking
bottom coolant part.
Yeah, the
Bottom
fucking,
coolant line.
yeah. Now
Because there's 2 bolts holding that. We can get to one, but there's another bar, like another coolant line or another line running to the top of it to cool the different chamber. That was in the way.
so now after we get that stuff off, we should be able to pull it, I'm hoping. But we'll find out. More than likely, knowing my luck and his luck, probably be another bolt somewhere. Once I pull this thing out completely, I'll show you guys what it looks like, and then
we'll reassemble, assemble the new turbo, and then we'll show you side by side before we put it in.
Yep. So we'll be back. Wish us luck.
So the new turbo's set up. We put the new electronic boost controller on it. Got it ready.
Had to run new lines.
Yeah, new oil cooling lines. Put the bolts back in.
Now all we gotta do is pretty much plug and play. You guys seen in that time lapse, but we took the boost controller out and slid everything in. It's in there now. I don't know if you guys can see, but
The hardest part was still the same damn oil coolant lines.
yeah,
Because we had to do it from upside down and just feel. Because you can't see them. You really can't, and it sucks. But we were able to finagle it in and just keep trying.
right now he's just slapping on the boost controller, and then after that we're gonna put the downpipe back on and the O2 sensor. Obviously you gotta put it on right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me grab this flashlight. So right there, downpipe. The other O2 sensor is down on the bottom. Once we get that on, then we're done with the turbo. Captain's log.
We missed a little bit. We got caught up. So we have to bolt the manifold.
Yeah, we still need to there's a couple bolts in there we still got to tighten, which shouldn't take long. It's literally like maybe 2 or 3.
But the turbo is tightened in place.
Yep, right there.
We just gotta start putting things back together, really.
Yeah. Now he's putting a new throttle body.
And then we gotta hit the map sensor.
Yep.
I don't know if we'll get to the oil catch can tonight.
Probably not, but we're gonna try. So with this new throttle body, he had to reroute the cooling system that used to go to the OEM throttle body. It's pretty simple. Literally just take one of the lines and put it right to where the other one went. But now that that's on there and the turbo's on, throttle body's on, we need to do the map sensor.
Oh, I put the wrong
Because it's gonna go with the tune, and then we should be good to put everything else back together.
Alright, so I'm on my way to work.
The reason why this video has jumped to now is because basically we were knocking out the rest of that stuff. We got the throttle body. I don't know if I think I did. But throttle body, then we put the map sensor on, and then we're starting to button things up because we're gonna just knock out the rest of the stuff later. And I ended up getting blown up on my phone because my wife had to go to the doctors or something like that. Nothing serious, like everything's fine. But yeah, so I ended up taking off, and we couldn't finish anything. He ended up finishing it the next day. In other words, like putting all the sensors together and all that good stuff. But I never made an ending, an outro. So this is it. I just figured I'd fill you guys in so everybody knows what's. Sorry, I was trying to shift with just my 4. But yeah.